Okay, let's talk about Google Gemini. I use this specifically for creating images with Nano Banana, and then I also use it for creating some video here and there, but mostly with Nano Banana. Now, I don't use this as much as I use Midjourney, but I did want to talk about it because it does have some use cases, and I want to show you specifically what's pretty cool about it. So again, I used to spend a lot of time in Adobe Photoshop. I'm just going to drop an image in here, and it's a stock image. I'm going to show you how quick this can be. I want to add a thought bubble coming from her mind and put a piece of pizza in the bubble. What used to take a tremendous amount of time with something like Adobe Photoshop can be done very, very quickly using Nano Banana. I'm going to let it do its thing here, something like that. And of course, this is a super cheesy example, but this is what I use it for a lot. I'll take an image, let's say of a client. They've got like a blank iPad or something, and I'll have it combine two images. You can combine, images together and make them. I'll drop another one in here, for example. I'm going to take that same image that I just did, and I'm going to say, take these two images and put them in the same office and make it look like they're working next to each other. I don't know if it's going to do well with this or not. It's going to do something. One thing I will say, the higher the quality image that you can give it, better quality it's going to produce when it spits something out on the back end, right? So this isn't great. It's not wonderful, but it's still pretty darn cool, like what it's able to do. Could have done a better job extending the video, and obviously you can edit this. You can ask it to do more and make changes to it, and it will. I'm not going to take the time to do that, but that obviously is a pretty cool feature of Nano Banana. So click create image, and then tell it what you want it to do. You can also do things from scratch. I'll show you how to do this. I'm going to go over to ChatGPT, and I'm going to say my client is doing a 30-day sprint. I'm going to show you how I essentially created that image that I was talking about earlier. 30-day sprint challenge. And she needs an image mock-up of a ticket that says 30-day sprint on it. Her brand colors are pink. That's all I'm going to say. It's giving me an image. Sorry, my bad. I need you to create me prompt for Nano Banana. It would have created me an image, but I just don't think ChatGPT's image creation is the greatest. So it's creating me. See how this one's a little bit different than the Midjourney one that I had asked for, because ChatGPT knows. It's very, very smart when it comes to stuff like this. So I'm going to go create image, and then I'm going to drop that whole prompt in there. And so this is creating an image from scratch. And I will do this in addition to Midjourney. And I find that it's really good at, let me show you how to edit it, right? Can you give it artistic mock-up feel? Let's just see what it does. There will be a little watermark from Midjourney on here. There is a way to get around that, and I'll show you how to do that. Fall.ai. But what I'll do is I'll just remove the background, and I'll still use something like Adobe Photoshop to edit the image. But that's pretty good, right? Like that would be an image that I would use on a funnel. So this is a great example of how to use Nano Banana. And again, these tools cost money, so don't forget that. I'm on the pro plan of this, which I think is $20 a month. Creating video is another one, and you could do the same kind of thing. Can you create me a video? So I just said, can you create me a video prompt that shows the ticket flying in the air? So, and it already knows it's working with Nano Banana, even though I'm not working with Nano Banana, I'm working with video side of it. It'll work. And I'm just going to click. Boom. I could have gone pro, which makes it even better quality, but the fast, I'm just using it for demonstration purposes. So if you're doing a lot of video B-roll, and that's I will use this sometimes for, or if you're you need little motion things for websites or funnels or videos, this is a great tool. Essentially, it's VO3, which is what's behind this system. It's really, really powerful. And I'm going to let it do a thing, and then I'll come back. Okay, so it came back. Let's see what it did. That's pretty cool. That's pretty insane. I could even go even further, and I could say, let's take this video that I did here. I want this image. I guess I have to download it. I can copy it, and let's go new chat, and let's go create video. There we go. I'm going to take this image and make it fly in. And now it's going to create a video out of what I just did. Now, the video that I did before was really cool, but what if I wanted to create a video variation of the image that I created? Watch what it's going to do. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see what it did. Not the greatest, but you get the picture. I mean, that's pretty cool. If you were gonna put that on, like, the background of a website or something like that, you could totally do it, and I didn't even give it any kind of instructions in terms of, like, size or anything like that. It's really cool. This would have taken a tremendous amount of time in something like, one of the Adobe builders. I don't even know what app you would use to create that, but super cool, very fast. To me, I think you're starting to see Google Gemini create a lot more opportunity for marketers. Whereas before it might have just been very basic, it's starting to get there. The VO3 video creation is really, really powerful. I've used it to create some really funny ads and videos, and they work, and it is very effective. Now understand the clips can only be 8 seconds long, so you have to kind of map it out, plan it out. And that's what I would use ChatGPT for. I would have it help you storyboard out if you wanted to create these videos, help you storyboard out those. And, you could create some pretty cool stuff with it. So there you go. That is Google Gemini and specifically Nano Banana and VO3 video. We'll see you in the next lesson.